Good morning, everyone. This is Steve Fitzgerald here, VIPidaho.com. We are a real estate investment company. We do all kinds of things. It's called Vince Taylor Investments, and then we have the real estate portion where we are an agent, which is VIP Realty through Silver Creek in Meridian, Idaho. Wanted to put together a video or share something with you about being honest with yourself and this economic machine that we have that we all deal with every single day. So the basic premise of this economic machine that we deal with every day is designed for you to decide what you want out of your life, and you get to decide how long it takes you to get there. It doesn't mean that it's going to hold you back. It doesn't mean it's going to speed forward. It doesn't give you a guarantee, but what it does give you, which is what most people really want, is an opportunity. You, though, have to decide, do I take the plunge and go for it, or do I sit back and I think about it and overthink it and decide not to do it because whatever reason you have to come up with. Just understand, when you justify not taking the step to create the life that you want, you're denying yourself. It isn't the system denying you. I will say, having been in business for over a decade now, you have to really want this, because the universe and the economy doesn't always give you what you want when you want it, but you have to stay resilient. You have to stay positive, always learning and growing professionally and personally, because there will be tests throughout your journey to just help you figure out if you really want this or if you're worthy of it. And those tests are allowing you to decide or figure out what you're missing in life to get to the next level, to do the next thing that's going to require some skills and some capabilities that you currently do not have. I believe we all have the ability to do whatever we want, when we want, how we want, as long as we stay focused. And the biggest part of being honest with yourself is, how focused are you? It's a rhetorical question, but think about it. How focused are you on what you really want? So the average person goes to school, gets a job, or starts in the very bottom. Either way, they have a job, they're making good money, and then they look around and they're like, okay, well, this is the life I'm supposed to lead, so I'm going to keep doing what I do, blah, 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 right? So that's kind of what we do. Others take a different route, whether that would be athletics or academia or starting a business. All three of those take a lot of effort, and they take effort based on the skill set that you currently have. So if you look at all the basketball players and all football players that are playing professional sports, I want you to consider all the thousands and thousands of people who have tried and did not make it. It's an incredible, staggering number that's against you than it is for you. And that's where I come into play, saying, be honest with yourself, and how focused are you? So whether you're a job, your business, success, financial, marriage, how focused are you on the things that make you happy? How focused are you on the things that get you from point A to point B? It's crazy to think that we can get sidetracked or distracted, or in some people's that I love dearly, squirrel. It's easy for that to happen because there's so many things that are going on. That's why I say, how focused are you? Focus means staying on task, staying on the job, looking at your vision for where you're going and asking yourself, am I still on track? Am I still on track? If the answer is no, then you have to make a track adjustment and get back on the track. Basically what you have to do. So in all of my years dealing with all kinds of different people and leading teams and developing people, we are on track to accomplish our goals, and I check all the time, because things do come up outside that try to take you away, and you have to remain focused on getting that. So no matter what the news says, I don't care what the news say. The American dream is not dead. It's not. It's a little harder to get, I'll grant you that, but it's not dead. It never will get dead. Things are going to get really ugly at times, and things are going to be incredibly prosperous at times. That's how this thing works. Some people feel like they're entitled. Some people are trying to earn it. The ones that get entitled get this massive amount of motivation. Politically, someone says, I'm going to give you a bunch of stuff for free because that's what we should take from those who have and give to those who haven't, blah, 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 blah. So you can run your own numbers, but I'll just shortcut it and just tell you. People that are broke or that don't have a lot, that don't have the education necessarily or the experiences to feel comfortable in making that first step. If they win the lottery, for example, it's only a matter of time till they're broke. And it's not that they're bad. It's not that they're I guess the word dumb. They're not dumb. They just have a lack of financial knowledge that allows them to take what they currently have and make more of it. And so when you win the lottery, all you can think of is what I don't have. What do I don't have? I'm going to go grab me what I don't have because that's important to me. But what happens when you buy all the stuff you want? What do you do with the money left over? Uncle Sam's going to take their cut. State's going to take their cut. You spend a bunch. What you got left? So you have to think focused. You got to think, hey, how honest am I with myself and where I'm at financially? If you need a financial education, nothing wrong with admitting that. Go get it. There's plenty of places out there to study the financial system, how borrowing money works, how money works, where it comes from, the national debt. I mean, you're going to run into all kinds of crazy cool things that you didn't know. And then you start to realize, oh my God, I'm doing this freaking backwards. What the hell am I doing? And you start to get smart on things that you didn't know because you didn't know. And if you did know, then it would be stupid to think that you're going to do it when you've never done before, even though you know. So if you find out you know and you're still making dumb mistakes, that's on you. So carry that loop. Anyway, this video was to inspire you to think. The American dream is wide open. If you've played golf and you realize you walk up to the first tee box and you realize the fairway's wide open and the green is wide open, it's all yours. Same thing in life, man. You look outside, it's all yours. You just have to go get it. And are you willing to do what it takes to do that? So don't ever quit on your dreams. Don't ever quit on your dreams. Don't ever quit on your dreams. I don't care how old you are. But be honest with yourself. How focused am I? How focused am I really? How committed am I? And those two things right there, if you're not on the right side of those two things, you're going to start with most motivation, and then about 3 days into it, you're going to quit. In a week, you're going to quit because you're really not focused. You're not motivated. So the things that I look at, cash flow, my savings, equity, the current investments I have, how they're doing. It keeps me in the game. And then when something financial big hits, we're like, oh my God. And we're like, wait a minute, we're okay. We're going to be just fine. We're going to work our way through this wave, and we're going to make through it. We're going to get through it. This is how it is. And that's what you do. And then those things that you're acquiring along those skills, they're going to continue pushing you forward. So without further ado, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. If you do, please comment. I love them. I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, whatever you want to do, it's still available. You just have to go after it. Focused, stay committed, but you can do it. You can do it. We all can. We all can. And at the end of the day, when you go to bed at night, you have to answer one question. Did I do all I could today to get me to where I want to go tomorrow? Thanks for watching.